Guys, welcome to my channel, and I will explain about the mechanism of respiration through my notes. Okay, so you can see that this is the mechanism of the respiration. This is the breathing. What is the breathing? That is a movement of air into and out of the lungs. That is O2 and CO2 means inspiration and the expiration. Movement of air from the lungs to the atmosphere, it is called inspiration. We can inhale oxygen from the atmosphere, and second one is the expiration, where we can exhale the carbon dioxide from the lungs to the atmosphere. Okay, so inspiration is the active process. Why it is active process? Because we need energy for the inspiration, and expiration is a passive process. We don't want energy, don't need energy for the expiration. Okay, so first is the breathing. It included inspiration and expiration. Second is the exchange of gases, that is external inspiration, internal inspiration. Third one is a factor affecting breathing, and fourth one is the transport of gases in the blood. So first, I will tell muscles used in the breathing. Two muscles are involved: internal intercostal muscles and the diaphragm. Internal intercostal muscles. There is a 11 pair of intercostal muscles occupying space between 12 pair of ribs. Means we have 12 pair of ribs, and in the 12 pair of ribs there is a 11 pair of intercostal muscles occupying space. And there is a two type of intercostal muscles: external intercostal muscles, and second is the internal intercostal muscle. So external is a superficial and a deep inspiration. Second is a deep inside external, and cross external internal intercostal muscle in the right angle. Second muscles which included in the breathing, that is diaphragm. Diaphragm, it is dome shaped muscular structure. Dome means oval shape like that, and separate thoracic and abdominal cavity. So diaphragm is a center tendon attached to the cerebrum and the ribs. Okay, and next one is the mechanism of the breathing. So that is inspiration and expiration. I wrote the difference between them. In inspiration, diaphragm and external intercostal muscles contract, and in the expiration, diaphragm relaxed and internal intercostal muscles contract. Or you can say that external intercostal muscles relaxed, both are relaxed. Okay, and in the inspiration the ribs moves upward and outward, upward, and in the expiration the ribs cage return to their normal position, means downward or inward. In the inspiration the volume and size of the thorax is become increases, and then in expiration volume and size of the thorax become decrease. In the inspiration lungs expand, means they increase their size, and expiration lungs shrink, reduce their size. In the inspiration pressure in lungs is lower than the atmosphere, so an air entered in the lungs, because the air always circulate lower pressure to the higher pressure. And in the expiration pressure in lungs is higher than the outside atmosphere, so air is forced out of. Now factor affecting pulmonary ventilation or respiration, there is the four factors are present. One is the airways resistance. So it is resistance means रोकना किसी भी चीज़ को, of respiratory tract or airflow during inhalation and exhalation, means airflow is equal to pressure between alveoli and atmosphere up on airways resistance. Okay, so means airways resistance become increased, so the pressure become decreases. Now the rate of airflow is depend upon the airways resistance and pressure between alveoli and the atmosphere. So during inspiration, wall of the bronchiole are pulled and airways resistance become decreases, and during the expiration wall of bronchiole decrease, so airways resistance become increases. Any obstruction or contraction of airways result always airways resistance increases. So the respiratory disorder like asthma and chronic bronchitis occurs because of airways resistance. Next one is alveolar surface tension. So alveolar surface consists alveolar fluid. It consists phospholipid and lipoprotein. The force extended by alveolar fluid on the luminous surface of the alveoli referred the surface tension of the alveoli. The surface tension should be overcome for expanding the lungs during inspiration and expiration. Third point is the lungs compliance. The force required to expand the lungs and chest wall is the lungs compliance. Okay, if the lungs expand easily, so the lungs compliance is okay, then the surface tension decreases, so the lungs become healthy. If lungs compliance decreases, so occurs decrease diseases like pulmonary diseases. Last one is the intrinsic and extrinsic factor. So in the intrinsic factor, there is a allergy reaction and infection by the tongue, and extrinsic there is a trauma and airway obstruction by the foreign bodies. Now this is the exchange of gases, means O2 and CO2. So in the exchange of gases, there is external inspiration and internal inspiration. In the external inspiration, exchange of gases between alveoli and blood vessels across the respiratory membrane is called external respiration. Means this is alveoli and there is a blood capillaries are present. So in the alveoli there is O2 present, in the capillaries there is a CO2 present. So in between alveoli and capillaries, this is capillary endothelium and this is respiratory membrane. They both are, means alveolar epithelium and capillary endothelium are commonly, they both are called respiratory membrane. So the exchange of O2 and CO2 are done through the respiratory membrane. This is only permeable for the gases, not for the blood. Okay, so the gases exchange between alveoli and capillary membrane. So the capillary have increases amount of CO2. Capillaries have increases amount of CO2, so it transfers CO2 to the alveoli, and alveoli have increased amount of O2. So it circulate the oxygen to the capillary membrane. So this is the external respiration. Now in the internal respiration, capillary membrane. This is the capillary membrane. So capillary membrane are surrounded by the tissue which have much amount of oxygen, and capillaries membrane have a much amount of O2. So the tissue and capillary membrane interchange the gases of O2 and CO2. So this is called internal respiration. Means in the internal respiration, the exchange of carbon dioxide and oxygen between capillary membrane and the tissue, and in the external respiration, the exchange of oxygen and carbon dioxide in between the alveoli and capillary membrane or respiratory membrane. Okay, so one term is a diffusion. So what is a diffusion? Exchange of gases by the process of diffusion in the capillary membrane and the tissue. So what is the diffusion? The movement of any substance from higher concentration to lower concentration until equilibrium is established. So this is called diffusion. Means always the gases are circulate in the higher concentrations to lower concentration. Where the higher concentration, so the gases transport to the lower concentration. Okay, so the exchange of gases occurs when the difference in partial pressure exists. If the partial pressure is not exist, so the exchange of gases is not occurs. Okay, so what is a partial pressure? Partial pressure is denoted by the P. Partial pressure of oxygen is denoted by the PO2, and carbon dioxide, partial pressure of carbon dioxide is denoted by the PCO2. So the pressure exerted by the individual gas in a mixture of gases, means every gases have its own partial pressure, is called the partial pressure. Means there is a mixture of gases in the atmosphere. So how can we say that the how much oxygen is present in the atmosphere? So we can say that the partial pressure of oxygen is this in that area. Means the partial the pressure of the capillary, the partial pressure of oxygen in capillaries is 40 and carbon dioxide is 46. Okay, so this is the partial pressure. This is transport of gases and blood. Okay, so the transport of oxygen and the transport of carbon dioxide. So how the oxygen is transported in the blood? So oxygen is carried by the hemoglobin. What is hemoglobin? It's the component of the blood which present in the RBC, red blood cells. Red blood cells is looking red because of hemoglobin. Okay, so hemoglobin reversible combined with the oxygen and make oxyhemoglobin. This is reversible process. Okay, so it hemoglobin is attached with the oxygen and it carry oxygen to the tissue and loses its O2 from deoxyhemoglobin. Means hemoglobin bind with oxygen, make oxyhemoglobin and go to the tissue, and there is lose the oxygen. Okay, the binding and dissociation of the oxygen from the hemoglobin depends upon some factors like partial pressure of oxygen, means PO2 is increases. So when partial pressure of oxygen increases, when hemoglobin bind with more oxygen. Partial pressure of oxygen decreases when hemoglobin bind with low oxygen. And how it will occur? When hemoglobin are more than in your red blood cells, so it bind with more oxygen. Okay, and when less hemoglobin are present in your RBC, so it bind with a low oxygen. Second factor is the pH. When pH decreases, so oxygen dissolve with hemoglobin, dissociate with hemoglobin. Okay, therefore oxygen is available for metabolically active tissue which produce acids, for example lactic acid. Next one is a body temperature. So when body temperature increase, so oxygen dissociated, so more oxygen available for the liberate heat. Now transport of the oxygen, how the carbon dioxide transport. So carbon dioxide produced by the body cell as a metabolic waste is a transport into blood in the three form. Means how the carbon dioxide produced through the metabolic waste, and it produced in the three form. First is a HCO3, it is a bicarbonate iron, and approximate 70% carbon dioxide circulate through the bicarbonate ion in the blood. And next one is a carbaminohemoglobin, means carbon dioxide attached with the RBC and hemoglobin and make carbaminohemoglobin, that is 23%. Okay, and next is the blood plasma. A small amount of carbon dioxide get dissolved in the blood plasma to form carbonic acid, and when blood reaches the two capillaries, so it carbon dioxide diffuses to the alveoli. So this is all about the mechanism of the respiration. Okay, hope you understand. Thank you so much for watching. If you like this, so please subscribe my channel, like it, and please comment. Okay, bye bye.